Hi guys, good morning. Happy Wednesday, September 10th. So as we said yesterday, that the Russian drone strikes were just something to divert our attention from the JE files. That's exactly what's happened. Russia says it has no plans to target Poland as UK condemns unprecedented drone strikes. So here it is. Russia's defense ministry says it did not plan to attack any targets in Poland after Warsaw and said Russian drones entered its airspace. Poland's Prime Minister Donald Tusk, this guy right here, says up to 419 Russian drones were shot down by Polish and NATO aircraft. Okay. It marks the first time Russian drones have been downed over the territory of a NATO country. Tusk also warns that Poland is at the closest to open conflict since World War II. Meanwhile, the UK's defense minister says he asked Britain's armed forces to look at options to bolster NATO's air defense over Poland. Healy echoes a European condemnation of the incursion, calling it a dangerous and unprecedented. The drones that entered Poland were all part of the overnight attacks on Ukraine, during which Russia launched 415 drones. So let's hear Tusk right here.
Chcę bardzo mocno podkreślić. Nie ma dzisiaj powodu twierdzić, że znaleźliśmy się w stanie wojny. Ale nie ulega wątpliwości, że ta prowokacja przekracza dotychczasowe granice i ma charakter nieporównywalnie bardziej niebezpieczny z punktu widzenia Polski niż wszystkie pozostałe, wszystkie wcześniejsze. Ale ta sytuacja, która stawia nas wszystkich bliżej otwartego konfliktu, bliżej niż kiedykolwiek po II wojnie światowej.
Okay, so he said exactly what we just summarized. So here are some of the headlines that we want to focus on. Russia accuses Poland of spreading myths about drone incursion. Okay, obviously what they're doing is gaslighting them on it. This is in relation to Taco, okay? Taco. Okay? All right? So he's screwed, and what Netanyahu and Putin have been doing is helping him out yesterday. Okay? So we had the attacks, as we talked about, in Doha, Qatar, by Israel, and then we had by Netanyahu, and then we had Putin basically say, okay, just send a few there. So it's 19. So, you know, they launched 415 drones, 19 of them went to Poland. And you know what? Everybody's going to get up in arms about that, as they should, okay? I don't want to discount that, but this is not, it's premeditated, number one, but it's premeditated for not attacking Poland or NATO. It is premeditated because to cover up and divert our attention from the JE files and the birthday book and more evidence that will be coming out in relation to JE. So, yeah, we know what they're going to say, okay? You can look this up. It's on bbc.com. on their live. Russia is testing NATO and will do more, Ukraine commentators say, okay? It simply defies imagination that it was accidental. This is the foreign minister, Rutsaw Sarosky, okay? That the incursion into Poland was planned, and it is premeditated. They literally sent them there. But because of diverting our attention from Taco, large emergency service presence at sites, down drones. So these are the drones. This is where the roof hit. Okay, Taco's going to speak to the Polish president today. And guess what is he going to say? Okay, he's going to say, oh, dude, yeah, we're going to help you guys out. But the reason why the drones are there is because he contacted Putin to tell him to fucking do this. Okay, or Putin, you know, they have such a relationship. Putin knew that he needed to do this. It doesn't necessarily matter if he contacted him or not contacted him. Putin did this to support Taco, okay? Just so you understand, just like Taco is supporting Putin in Ukraine. Okay, Healy says, no surprise the Kremlin denied intent behind strikes. Polish defense officials asked for practical solutions. Okay, here is the drone. Analysts identify images of the drone used, and so 19 of these were set. Okay. German says Russia's actions were targeted provocation. We know that. UK to look at options to bolster NATO air defense over Poland. We know that. They should do that. that's the silver lining here, is they need to get their shit together. So next time this happens, that they can respond and down not 4 but all 19. All right, so that's what's going on here, guys. Okay, nothing else is going on. This is diversion. So even though we need to focus on this, we need to get back. We need to get back to this. Okay, literally this. This is why. Okay, this is the reason why they did this. They did this because of this. Okay, does that make sense? Do you understand that? Okay. All right, that's it.